Did you catch all the pop culture references in the Sonic movies? We have a feeling most people didn't even catch all the Fast and the Furious references in the Sonic movies.
It's all about family, Tom.
Yep, there's plenty to unpack here, so come on, we gotta go fast. Number 1. The first pop culture reference in the OG Sonic movie is, fittingly, a reference to Sega. There are plenty of self-referential moments in the Sonic movies, and they start very fittingly. During the film's opening, a familiar theme plays that's a clear nod to the original Sega Genesis intro. Sega! In addition to Sonic the Hedgehog, Sega also had a game based on the Flash back in the day. And we have a feeling Sonic would have had that one. Number 2. The Flash comics are Sonic's favorite, because they have something important in common: speed. When Sonic is in his cave, we see that he has quite an impressive stack of Flash comic books. Since Sonic is super fast and loves the fastest superhero there is, it's only fitting that his favorite movie is... Number 3. Speed, of course. When Sonic is staring at Tom and Maddie through the window, the couple is watching Speed.
Keanu! You are a national treasure.
They also reference the movie later during the bar fight when he says,
Pop quiz, hotshot.
And since folks behind the Sonic movies clearly love movie references, we should note that later in the movie, they're watching The Naked Gun. If, like Sonic, you love a good movie reference, then you're gonna wanna like and subscribe to The Things Animated for more videos like this one and more than enough animated movie references. Number 4. While we aren't surprised that Tom and Maddie like The Naked Gun, we were a little bit surprised to find out that Robotnik liked Charlotte's Web. When talking to the Army General, he brings up Charlotte's Web.
Have you finished Charlotte's Web yet? Spoiler alert, she dies in the end.
Calling his white drones his eggs.
Look what came out of my egg sack.
This is the origin of Robotnik being called Eggman. One small step for Eggman, one giant leap for... Number 5. Okay, this reference is a little older and a little more unexpected, but it's a lot harder to miss. Robotnik says,
"That's one small step for man, one giant leap for me."
Which is, of course, a play on Neil Armstrong's famous quote from when he first set foot on the moon, and said, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Number 6. There's plenty of product placement in the Sonic movie, from a Zillow ad to Sonic ordering a mellow yellow soda.
Make his a mellow yellow, please.
Okay.
And of course, that Olive Garden joke. Number 7. In a slightly less out-of-place reference than one to Olive Garden, police officer Wade makes a Men in Black reference. When Robotnik and those who he's working with show up at the police station, Wade says,
"For Men in Black, but not as likable or charming as Will Smith."
Number 8. Men in Black is popular enough to be referenced in pretty much anything, but we definitely didn't expect mention of a ZZ Top cover band. Sonic tells Tom that one is playing in the biker bar and says,
There's a ZZ Top cover band. You gotta see their beards.
so it sounds like they look a lot like the real thing too. Number 9. It sounds like the ZZ Top cover band is almost indecipherable from the real thing. Just like Sonic is almost indecipherable from Vin Diesel. Okay, that's not exactly true at all, but he does feel like Vin Diesel. When Sonic gets a chance to drive, he says,
I feel just like Vin Diesel. It's all about family, Tom.
a quote from the Fast and the Furious franchise. And he makes another reference to Vin Diesel and The Rock in Sonic 2.
Like Vin Diesel and The Rock.
Number 10. The Sonic movie may not actually feature any of the Fast and Furious cast, but they do have Jim Carrey, which many would argue is even better. Speaking of which, did you know when Robotnik speaks an alien language in Sonic 2, it's actually a reference to the movie Army of Darkness?
Klaatu, barada, nikto.
Klaatu, barada, necktie.
When the aliens come through the ring, Robotnik is actually saying the magic words from Army of Darkness, which was meant to help the protagonist make it home. This, of course, is what Robotnik is after as well. That reference is certainly a deep cut, and we've got another, but in a totally different way. Number 11. Calling all Jean-Ralphio fans. If you're a fan of the beloved sitcom Parks and Recreation, chances are that you recognize Sonic's voice right away. Sonic shares his voice with off-the-wall Parks and Rec character Jean-Ralphio, courtesy of actor Ben Schwartz. Schwartz got back to his roots for a moment in Sonic 2 when he told Ozzy he didn't want to watch Snow Dogs again. He said the movie is the worst, but in a way that only Jean-Ralphio can.
That movie is the worst. The worst.
God, we miss that guy. Time for a rewatch, perhaps? Number 12. While Sonic the Hedgehog 2 made us miss Parks and Rec, we have a feeling that most people missed one extremely specific reference. That would be a nod to Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, a puzzle game that came out on the Sega Genesis and Game Gear back in 1993. This was clearly the inspiration for the coffee shop in the movie, the Mean Bean. From coffee to marshmallows. Number 13. Did you catch Wade's reference to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? Yes, Wade is basically this franchise's king of pop culture references, and he strikes again when he likens the Master Emerald to Ghostbusters' famous Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters.
Number 14. There's one more reference, but this time Robotnik is the one who makes the nod. When he and Knuckles slide under a door as it closes, just like in Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom, he says,
I don't want to die like this! It's derivative!
Did you catch all those references? Were there any that you noticed that we didn't include? Let's talk about it in the comments. And for more videos like this one, make sure you like and subscribe to The Things Animated for all the latest on your animated favorites.